after you install Mongo, you have the option to create multiple databases within a single MongoDB instance. If you haven't installed Mongo, I have a video on that, so I'm going to link that in the description or somewhere around in this video. The reason that you can have multiple databases within a single Mongo instance is that you'll be able to work on multiple different projects without having to dump all your data. So basically, the idea is that you can choose to work on some project that deals with data of names and fruits today. Then tomorrow you can choose to work on data that deals with country and phone number. So rather than just dump our entire database and all the data sits in there, Mongo allows you to create multiple database inside one Mongo instance. So this basically doesn't mean that you work with multiple database for a single project. I mean, you can do that, but you really have to do that. So this actually simply means that it will allow you to work on several different projects and using different databases simultaneously. So I know this can actually be confusing because we are calling Mongo our database. We are saying that Mongo is our database. Then we are now also saying database 1, database 2. So basically this simply means that inside Mongo you can create multiple different databases. So most times when I refer to database, I'm actually referring to one of these guys, right? I'm actually referring to these. So these are like different databases for different projects, but inside our MongoDB instance. So here now you can see inside our database we have collection of names, collection of fruits. So collection is basically the core unit of what stores data in our database. So one collection holds one specific kind of data. So basically this is just the fundamental of MongoDB. So you have one MongoDB instance, and then inside that you have different multiple databases. So to recap, a single Mongo database can have multiple internal database. So a single Mongo database now can have multiple different databases, internal databases. So inside each database, so to recap, a single MongoDB database. So to recap, a single Mongo database can have multiple different single data. So to recap, a single Mongo database can have multiple internal databases. Like you can see here, database 1, database 2, and you can have multiple of these. So inside each database, you have collections, which basically stores specific kind of data inside a single database. So you can have collections of fruits, collection of names. So it doesn't make sense that in a collection of names, you add apple here. So collections has distinct data specific to a particular collection, so it doesn't make sense to start mixing data. So that's just basically what makes up the Mongo database. So you have your single databases, and then you have your collections, and inside those collections it keeps specific data. So if this was helpful, be sure to give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and also this is a series and you can check out other videos in this series.